was no different.
Told you that I was made for this moment. Totally unfazed when I'm in the cage with opponents. All my haters step back and just watch as I zoom right past you, flash to the top.
I was always ready to prove that I had the ability to not only become a champion, but to go down in
Alright, they say 60 seconds till the premiere, so let's get it, man. Alright, they say 60 seconds till the premiere, so let's get it. Appreciate the like, yo. Alright, so what y'all got? What y'all got? You got the ringside report for MyRise. What's this about? I love how they say the premiere will begin shortly after waiting all that time. They're gonna make us wait another 5-10 minutes. Kind of shit. Come on, let's do this.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Lionel Jinx. I am the creative director of the WWE 2K franchise.
Hey y'all, I'm Christina Diampham, senior producer on WWE 2K22, and welcome to Ringside Report Episode 3, brought to y'all by the teams at 2K and Visual Concepts.
Now, if you've missed the first 2 episodes of the Ringside Report and gameplay and my GM, click the link below this video to check it out. In the meantime, Fam and I are here to provide updates and deep dives into many areas and features of the WWE 2K game that we've been working on for so long, guys.
You'll hear from both Lionel and myself on a regular basis through the game's launch on March 11th, and then also afterwards, too, for the latest on DLC, patches, other game updates, and more. And once again, we're not doing this alone, because we're bringing the homies from the dev team with us. So let's get right to it.
Bring in the homies.
All right, so in today's episode, we're covering 2 things. Showcase and MyRise, starting with Showcase. And by now, it's no secret to y'all that Rey Mysterio is both our cover and Showcase star. So we want to spend some time talking about Rey and Showcase and then some. So please join me in welcoming the man of these next few minutes, lead designer on Showcase mode, Dino Magino Zucconi.
What's up, everybody? So happy to be here. Let's talk some Showcase, right?
Oh yeah, thanks for joining us. All right, Dino, so Showcase mode itself is nothing new to the WWE 2K franchise, but for this cycle, there are some pretty cool specs to call out. I want you to talk about that, but then also, let's start with a refresher for those who are less familiar. what is Showcase mode in 2K22?
Good, sound
You know,
good.
in the simplest form, Showcase is where we pay homage to the rich history of sports entertainment. You know, whether it's the biggest matches, the most intense rivalries, the greatest superstars of all time. This is where we're going to put you into those boots, and you're going to relive those moments. We do it with an objective guided gameplay system, and the objectives kind of guide you through the match, and we feed you into the cutscene where you're going to get even more action in each match.
Awesome. So if a player steps into these matches for the first time, they're going to see Rey Mysterio, obviously, but what can they expect throughout the mode?
So this year we did a lot of changes to a lot of our old tricks, basically. We updated the UI, the objectives, so that instead of kind of this, do this move, we have Rey Mysterio kind of coaching you through, telling you what to do next, how to beat this opponent, what you want to try to strategize with. We also updated the looks, so that each menu kind of carries the color scheme of Rey Mysterio's attires for each match, so it changes with every single match. Like I mentioned, we have these full motion video cutscenes now instead of just the gameplay data, so you're going to see full motion video now. We go into your cutscenes, relive the action as it unfolded. Incredible fades done by the team, coming in, coming out. It's flawless. It's a flawless transition each and every time. We also have our rewards, like always. If you're winning the match, we're going to give you a couple unlockables. But if you go and complete all of the objectives, we're also going to give you a few more. This was done just so we can make it that you're not getting stuck or hung up if you don't complete every single objective. You can come back and try again.
Celebrate, give them another match
on another play.
Dino, you are hands down one of the biggest wrestling fans I know. Now, I know like what this meant to you because you had the very unique opportunity to work with the man himself, Rey Mysterio, throughout this cycle. Can you talk about and share with the world what that experience was like for you?
Fucking Lionel Jinx look like my
Yeah,
balls.
I mean, first of all, this is a bucket list item getting work with Rey Mysterio. Absolute legend. I've been following him myself since 1995. I've watched him since WCW, ECW days, coming up to today. So, you know, we on the Showcase team pushed really hard to make Rey Mysterio our guy. We wanted to do a showcase on Rey. We felt like he was, you know, the perfect dude. You get the attires, you get the gameplay. You know, he's all action.
At this point, he was the only.
It just seemed like the right game. So getting to work with him was incredible. He was down to do anything we asked. We had him doing cutscene commentary. You know, he's telling you what he's thinking during these matches. He's telling you what he's thinking when Kane's attacking him, when Batista's coming after him. You know, he was all for it. He was remembering what was happening.
Next year should be
these matches. Had cool little stories. We gave him a really loose script so we could keep it as authentic as possible. And he did a great job filling in the gaps.
For me, like, you know, being your homie, like, I think one of my proudest moments was like after you worked with him, and then Ray, he dropped into one of our team meetings, and he was like, Dino, what's up? And like remembered you and started talking. I was like, oh, like I wanted to cry for you, man. Like, so I'm happy for you, Dino.
Yeah, it was absolutely great. He was so cool to work with, just so personable. We had highs and lows during the shoot. You know, he's talking about the Shawn Michaels match, was the day after Eddie Guerrero passed. Got really heavy in that one. But then, you know, a few minutes later, he's talking about Dom. You can just see that fatherhood pride gushing out. It was cool to see all the ends of the spectrum. Working with Ray was just an unbelievable experience.
And one thing it also mentioned to us too was that you had asked him to suit up for the day of the shoot, right?
Yes, that's right. We were trying to think of what he should wear for the videos, and I wanted to lean hard into the old Lucha Libre videos from the 60s and the 70s. Just like out to dinner, on a date, they've got the mask on, they're just dressed to the nines, and Ray came in and nailed that look. He didn't quite get what we were doing, but he hit the look perfectly. When I explained it, like he was really happy that we were trying to honor Lucha Libre at the same time as we're honoring him. I think he was really proud to kind of be the face of Lucha Libre for the mode in the game.
Yeah, I think the thing that what you said that I resonate with the most when playing through Showcase is that it has a lot of heart, right? Like there's just so much personality from Ray and the matches that we chose or you chose with Ray, right? So like it just comes through, and you know I'm so proud of everything you put together.
And thank you very much. Like I just think we got a really good list of matches here. We have championship victories. We have big feuds. You know, we have Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, Batista, Undertaker. We've hit some good spots for Ray. I think we did a really good job covering.
Before we go though, what's your favorite match in Showcase mode?
Oh man, that's so tough. You know, I love them all the same, but a little bit equally. You know, they're kind of like my kids. I think for me, it's not exactly the biggest match. I kind of like our Dolph Ziggler match. I think it's really fast paced. It's fun to play, and we definitely have an Eddie Guerrero match here. I think everybody's really going to love.
Awesome. Well, Dino, thank you so much for joining us today to talk about Showcase Mode.
Thank you very much for having me.
Everybody
have a good time. He hits it different, right?
It hits different, homie.
Bro, don't do that no more.
All right, bye, Dino.
Take it easy.
Up next, we've got some folks chiming in to give us the lowdown on MyRise, the story-based mode of WWE 2K where you make choices to rise to the peak of WWE superstars. Here with us today, we have senior narrative designer Andrea Listenberger, senior story designer Chris Schroyer, and last but not least, story designer Quatemo Marquez. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I'm not talking
Thanks
about
for having us.
Yeah, it's nice to
We're
be here.
excited to talk about MyRise.
We are too. There is so much we can get into with MyRise, but you are providing us with the top 10 list breakdown of things players need to know. Take it away, y'all.
Yeah, we are. I'm going to start with number 1, which is one that I am perhaps most excited about. In MyRise, you can play in either WWE division. That's right, I'm talking about playing in the WWE Women's Division for the first time ever. We have a solo division with our female superstars with unique content that separates it from the men's division. And I'm not talking about superficial stuff. I'm talking about storylines as unique as the characters in each division themselves.
Number 2, you'll be playing across all 3 brands. You'll learn from the best at the WWE Performance Center. Define what kind of superstar you're going to be. Where you start your career really depends on the choices you make and how well you do in the ring. You'll have a chance to live your WWE superstar fantasies on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and you'll even have the ability to switch between all 3 brands along the course of your rise. Quatemo, what's next?
Speaking of living out your fantasies, whether or not you start off as a hero or a villain in WWE, you're always at the center of your story. And if you always want to put a little bit of a twist on your own story, you could also switch side. You can, go bad or decide to choose different paths.
What's
Andrea,
Tommaso
what about
Ciampa
number
then
4?
again?
In MyRise, you can also choose between 4 different character backgrounds. Whether your character started off in MMA like Ronda Rousey, the Indies like Shotzi, maybe got a little football action in the pro athlete path like Roman Reigns, or an actor like The Miz. You get to decide your character's path, and that's really cool because each of those backgrounds has some unique story content and influences the path you take over the course of your WWE journey as a whole. Okay.
Number 5, we've had over 1,000 playable matches. That is 1,000.
Damn.
1, 3 zeros.
Next is number 6. Players can experience 9 unique MyRise arenas that they can unlock and use in their own custom matches and gameplay. So there are ones such as the Japan Hall and Mexico City.
What's your favorite?
Mine is definitely Mexico City. It's beautifully rendered. It looks amazing, and I love that city.
Just you never know what's going to happen there.
Just
saying. No spoilers.
Number 7, MyRise has
voiced
from over 30 WWE superstars, and that includes WWE legends like Shawn Michaels, Beth Phoenix, Edge, and of course it always includes your favorites from today like Sasha Banks, Seth Rollins. The list goes on. I love the voiceover, especially from some of the more smarmy superstars, because they definitely bring their own personalities to it. Sami Zayn's fun to listen to. Sonya Deville, less than a reliable narrator. And Drew Gulak is a metric hoot and a half. So we got some good personalities reflected in our game.
All right, number 8. MyRise is going to be packed with choices and decisions that are going to inform your playthrough. And this is going to include things like rivalries, where you're going to make different decisions from the next person who's playing it. And you're going to have a totally unique, different experience just to yourself. So who you choose to go after, who you choose to spare, that stuff matters.
Next is number 9. We really wanted every match to feel like a live event, so we went about recording over 3,000 voice lines with your favorites like Saxton, Corey Graves, and Michael Cole. So they've got their own MyRise commentary just for you. Andrea, let's do the best for last.
Oh, the best for last? The best for number 10?
Yeah.
I could do this because this fact pretty much speaks for itself. MyRise between the men's and women's division storylines. has over 50 hours of gameplay time.
Boom, mic drop. In the first part of the Ringside Report, we had Dino from Showcase on the show. Before he left, he had a question for you all about MyRise.
Hey, Team MyRise. As you know, I've been a little busy with Showcase, so I'm just a little curious. Like, what kind of choices do I get to make in MyRise this year? Am I going to be able to go from a good guy to a bad guy? Can I chase some championships? Maybe I get to join a faction or something? What's the deal? Let me know.
Well, Dino, I think the big thing about MyRise is that, you know, if we had one guiding principle, it would be choice. Like, you have agency this year to decide where you start. You have agency to decide if you're a protagonist or antagonist. You have agency even to decide the order in which you play these various storylines and challenges.
So before we close out, y'all,
did not hear
the three of you have been spending so much time solely focused on MyRise, but now that you're getting to spend time elsewhere, what other modes or areas of the game are you most excited to check out? And let's start with Quatemo.
I'm super excited for Showcase. I love Rey Mysterio. I love seeing Latinos out there, you know, doing the best, and I love especially seeing other Chicanos out there doing the best. So I'm excited to see him and get a sense of his natural, mysterious charisma.
I always worry when I see a motherfucker with
how about you?
Oh, it has been years since I've been able to play it. The return of my GM. That's going to be the first thing I'm going to load up as soon as I get it day one. That's got to be.
And you
where
going
I'm
to be finished playing it that day too.
And last but certainly not least, Andrea.
Honestly, I'm just starting to bully my friends into getting their copies so that we can all get online and I can trash talk them and show them how it's done. It's just online play. How cool is that?
So that wraps it up for Ringside Report episode 3. Thank you to Dino Martino Zucconi from the Showcase team. And also thank you to Andrea, Chris, and Quatemo for joining us from MyRise. If you missed episodes 1 and 2 on all things gameplay and MyGM, click the link below to check it out.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you all soon. And in the meantime, check us out on social media at WWE Games. Peace.
Bye.
Where that line? It sounds impressive, but is it gonna play impressive? Is my thing. You understand what I'm saying? Is it gonna play good? Cause it sound good. Y'all know I already fucked up GM mode and shit. So, you know, 50 hours of gameplay. Alright, by two days, about a week if you're a casual player, you playing just that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. Like it got some things that you want to check out, but other than that, bro, I'm not overly impressed. You know what I mean? I'm not overly impressed. Like they talking about these new arenas and shit. Like, bro, those are the same fucking arenas we just had in 2K19. Like, bro, I remember playing in them shits. You know what I'm saying? With Baron Blade and all them motherfuckers. Like, come on now. But, you know, I guess we're going to have to... I mean, the game does come out this month. It's already March in 2022. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? So, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see, man. Honestly, are you really satisfied in 2022 with that graphic? Bro, I'm not even going to lie. The graphics look like something straight out of PlayStation 3. I'm not even going to lie. Like, half the fucking characters they were talking about didn't even look like themselves. I'm not even going to count. Like, the graphics in 2K19 look better. You know what I mean? But that's just me. I'm not trying to trash it or nothing like that, but, you know, I got to call a spade, you know what I mean? Like, they look like PlayStation 3 graphics. I mean, they do. I mean, in 2022, like, you know, graphics shouldn't be an issue, but then again, neither should be gameplay. Now it's like we got to make a choice. Look, you either going to get good gameplay or you're going to get good graphics. Ain't no in between, but we're going to charge you like we did both. Like, what the fuck kind of shit? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be picky or be a dick, but, you know what I mean? The created wrestlers are horrible still. Yeah, the created wrestlers didn't even look like, you know what I'm saying? Like you look at old boy, right? Like you look at the motherfucker. I don't even know if it was just like the motherfuckers that they had, but like look at this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
80s various storylines.
Like look at her. Do she not look like a motherfucking cracked out version of motherfucking Victoria? You know what I'm saying? This look like a motherfucking wine mom that decided to become a motherfucking wrestler and she just threw on a motherfucking onesie. You know what I mean? Fucking Reggie, they got this old Reggie looking ass motherfucker right here. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me find it.
This year to decide where you start. You have agency to decide if you're a protagonist.
This motherfucker looks like Reggie in the next 5 years when they actually give him a gimmick and some fucking music. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you can't get mad at me for calling out what I'm seeing. I'm saying this shit, and like honestly, like I'm sorry. I'm not overly impressed. See how in 2022 you got to create a character that still don't know how to sweat. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, y'all can't keep doing this. Y'all can't keep doing this, bro. This looks like a PlayStation 3 version of this game, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It does look like a PlayStation 3 game. I'm not even gonna lie, and it probably plays even worse. It looks like a PlayStation 3 game. Again, you got to create a character that doesn't sweat. This motherfucker just wrestled a whole 20-minute match and don't sweat. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn. I'm out of that game. It's only natural to critique these games. And bro, I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but like you said, but when the games keep coming out, when they keep hyping them up, then you get it, and then you're not satisfied with what you're buying because it play like dog shit. You know what I'm saying? What else am I supposed to do? I'm sorry. Look, game developers, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to personally attack you. I'm not. But I'm just simply saying, y'all have created this trust. Like now, instead of looking at the game for all it can be, instead of me looking at all the things y'all got right, I'm looking at all the shit y'all getting wrong. I like to make this analogy all the time. It's like when you go to a hotel, right? You check into a hotel and you turn on all the lights and you look and you see the motherfucking microwave is dirty. Or you look on the bed and you see it's a motherfucking hair on the bed. You know what I'm saying? You look in the tub and the tub dirty. Now, instead of you enjoying your vacation, now you're going to be looking for every other motherfucking thing that's wrong instead of enjoying your vacation due to the fact that these motherfuckers didn't do what they supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That looks like KSI, man. That look like the dollar store version of the KSI. Don't do KSI like that, B. Don't do KSI like that, bro. I don't even know that man personally like that, but don't do KSI like that. No, hell no. This character wouldn't do KSI justice, bro. Wouldn't do him justice, bro. Nah. I'm sorry, like, I get the shit they trying to implement into it, bro. I get it, but like something in me just telling me that they talking about it, and then we gonna play it, and this shit not gonna play right. You know what I'm saying? Like, notice they claim they only had one motherfucker. Notice they had all them developers come up there, but notice how they only said one motherfucker has been a fan for X amount of time. One. And that's the motherfucker doing the showcase mode. Now, if you got the only one motherfucking super fan that y'all say is a super fan working on just the showcase mode, am I supposed to trust that y'all got my GM, MyRise, and all the other shit right? I mean, I'm looking right here at your shit. No sweat on the creative character. How long we been asking for sweat on the creative fucking character? I know I've been asking for it since 2K fucking 14. Still ain't seen it yet, damn near 10 years later. It's silly as hell. They silly as hell. That Lionel dude been lying since 2K took over. Bro, always like. And bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, he is slowly making himself that motherfucking Lionel. And I hate talking about fellow brothers. You know what I mean? But Lionel Jinx is slowly but surely making himself the WWE 2K version of Mike Wang in NBA 2K. Like, he gonna be that developer everybody shit on. And I already said this too, and I go to my grave saying this. Anything that's got Ronnie 2K anywhere near it, it's not gonna be that good. It's just not. It's just not. I mean, honestly, do you really trust a motherfucker named Lionel anyway? Do you really trust a black dude named Lionel? How many motherfucking Lionels have you met in your motherfucking life that you trust? Hell, we couldn't even trust Lionel Richie because he was cheating on his bitch. You know what I'm saying? When he was at the peak of his career. So you expect me to trust this? Man, get the fuck. No. Trust a motherfucker named Lionel. That don't even sound correct. Can you imagine introducing this motherfucker to your people? Hey, what's going on? Hey, that's my boy L, man. That's my boy Lionel, man. Lionel? I don't trust no motherfuckers named Lionel around here, B. You know what I'm saying? Lionel sound like a snitch. You know what I'm saying? He sound like a motherfucker that'll get everybody else caught up. You know what I mean? I mean, I can't talk because my real name is what it is. You know what I mean? But goddamn, you know, my real name sound like a name you could trust. You know what I'm saying? Or you talk to me for 5 minutes and you know what I'm saying? You feel like you could trust me a little bit. You know what I mean? This motherfucker over here look like soon as you tell him anything, he gonna go sprout that shit to the whole neighborhood like a messy bitch. Trust a motherfucker named Lionel working at 2K. Come on now, bro. Again, one fan. All them goddamn Dales, but one super fan. I got questions to call. I got cause for concern. I got questions for concern. As a fan, as a motherfucker, y'all telling me to reach in my wallet, take out 60 to 120 bucks, and pay for something that I'm not even sure is gonna be what's up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a little hesitant on that. And I'm sorry, y'all got to look at y'all most recent track record, bro. Y'all got to look at that, and y'all can't blame me for being like, whoa, bitch. Whoa, if I just go in there and reach in there and just give y'all some money. And it's not even the money I'm worried about. I'm going to make that back regardless. I'm more talking about the fact of I'm not trying to feel like I got robbed. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like I've spent any amount. I don't give a fuck if it's a penny. I don't want to feel like I spent that bitch and it's like, damn, I really could have done something else with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. KD, what up, what up, what up? My thing is why they couldn't have the same quality that NBA 2K for the exactly the same fucking company, right? The same exact company, but look at the difference in just the graphics alone. Now, if the game plays right, which I doubt it will, if the game plays right, that's one thing. But bro, it's gonna have to at this point. Y'all got PlayStation 3 graphics. How the fuck y'all y'all make hundreds of millions of motherfucking dollars every fucking September off that broke ass NBA 2K game, and yet you go right within the same fucking company, right over here to the motherfuckers that's working on WWE 2K games. And why is that not the same? Why is the same resources not put into this that's put into this, but y'all gonna tell me to pay the same price? How the fuck? Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Y'all put more money and resources into this for it to still be broke. Y'all put less resources in here, which probably still gonna make it broke. And then tell a motherfucker, pay full price for both. Same price for both. What? Nah, I'm gonna be a little hesitant about that. Any old school name like Lionel, Earl, or Irving can't be 100% true. Bro, I'm telling you. One them Willie Earls and them Irvins that be called call me Irv and shit like that. You gotta watch them motherfuckers. Irv got it, didn't teach y'all shit with 50 Cent? He didn't teach y'all nothing? Huh? May I ask when is the release? They say it's the 11th, but I ain't been hearing too much about the whole. You know, they said March 11th like a month or two ago, and then as soon as it hit March, you ain't hear shit about no March 11th. Then it go from March 11th to it's coming out this month. So we'll see. It's supposed to come out this month, so we'll definitely see. I heard my GM there won't be tag teams. Yeah, that's why I said earlier they already fucked up the my GM mode before they even released it. You got 2 fucking belts in a total of 52 weeks. As limited as that shit is, you mean to fucking tell me that's supposed to be worth 60 fucking bucks? The fuck out of here. We waited fucking how long for this shit? We waited 15 fucking years for the return of that just for y'all to give us half of the shit anyway? What? Eat a fucking fat sack of nuts, man. You think they're gonna have custom music? Hell no. WWE 12 was the last time we get that. Man, I remember in WWE 12, bro, you could have your own fucking music. You know what I'm saying? And then you could create your own Titantron and shit with your own moves, with your own creative character and shit. Why the fuck they stopped doing that? Why y'all took out all the good shit and put in the bullshit and then want to sell the bullshit like it's new and it's good? Fuck out of here, bro. I think the Undertaker skins are, you think they what? Custom music? But that's custom to him. He talking about music like off of fucking, what's that shit? Like off of Spotify and shit. You know, I used to fucking on the old Xboxes and old place that you could download music on your shit and then give it to your wrestling and shit. Shit ain't like that no more, man. Shit ain't like that no more. That's that bullshit. I already don't want to buy it because my GM already said. That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all had motherfuckers waiting 15, 16 years, at least in my case. 15, 16 years for the return of fucking my GM, and then y'all give us the fucking laziest, dumbfounded ass, watered down ass version y'all could possibly give a motherfucker. And y'all only did that because y'all afraid of the other 2 wrestling games supposed to be coming out later this year or early next year. So 5 Pro Wrestling got it on PS4 and 5, but 2K can't. Man, that don't let y'all, bro. Like, again, I'm not trying to be negative, bro, but like when you've had the developers we've had to fucking deal with for the past 10 or 12 years doing the stupidest shit they can fucking do, doing the laziest shit they can do, but digging in our motherfucking pockets deeper and deeper and deeper every fucking year, ain't no excuse for some of the shit that's going on with this, bro. Ain't no, y'all had 2 fucking years, and yet y'all still gave us a watered down version of WWE 2K19. Get the fuck out of here. How the fuck y'all had a 2-year hiatus in WWE 2K19 made by a whole nother company and still better than the shit y'all finna release? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You get the Undertaker skin and pre-order. Yeah, but what, like, again, like, at the same time, we paying for a motherfucker who was just free to play. All fucking 15 fucking versions of him was just free to play on 2K19. So why the fuck is he DLC now? You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have nothing else for DLC but the motherfucker we've already been playing with for 20 years. That's just like if NRS, which I see them doing, that's just like if NRS was to fucking take Scorpion out of the original goddamn shit and make Scorpion DLC. Why in the fuck? We've been playing with this nigga for free for the past 10 fucking years. Well, 20 plus, 30 plus fucking, however fucking long. X amount of time. Now he's DLC? Get the fuck out of here. The same DLC we just got in 2K19, we got to pay for. Same moveset, same look, same motherfucking everything. Come on, bro. WWE acknowledged through my GM what that tag division lacking, so why have it in the mouth? Yeah, that's true. That's true. But still, like, it's wrestling. You're supposed to have a tag team division and shit like that. I know WWE don't give a shit about theirs, but for the video game's sake, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers, y'all had 2 years, bro. What's going to be the excuse when this game flopped and it ain't playing right this year? That's what I want to know. Ain't going to be no excuse this motherfucking year. Digging so far in our pockets, they playing pocket. Bro, I'm telling you, man. They might as well live in the motherfuckers. They don't give a damn about trying to motherfucking put that stick in your hand, make sure you have a good time. They just, all right, the game is on the disc, even though it don't work. What's in here? What's in your wallet? Man, get the fuck. Nigga, give me a good game. How about that? Then you won't have to dig in my pockets, motherfucker. I'll find you and be like, take this, I want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, modern day game developers are like modern day females, bro. Like, not all of them, but like, not all females are bad and like, think stupid and shit like that, digging in wild and shit, but a good majority of the motherfuckers are. You know what I'm saying? All they want to do is, oh, what you got in here? Give me your wallet. Give me this, pay for that. And don't give shit back in return. Get the fuck. That's that bullshit. Undertaker's DLC. I thought you get the skin, the older version of the younger version. Nah, the Undertaker's the DLC this year. When they say pre-order, that's DLC, bro. Which means if you don't pre-order, you don't get the Undertaker. That makes him DLC. In Garbage Street Fighter 5, Akuma's DLC back. Yeah, all the original fucking characters that made the motherfucking game relevant, that made the fucking franchise relevant, are now, you got to pay for them. And you've been playing with them for free for how long now? That you know what I'm saying? If that ain't the laziest, wackest shit, you know what I'm saying? That's just whack as fuck. I'm sorry, you're not going to convince me of anything. You're not going to convince me that it's not. You're not going to convince me that it's not, bro. That's just like if you dating a chick, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all already fucking and whatnot, right? And then all of a sudden, she just take all the pussy and all the sex she been giving you, just smooth away from you. Talking about, you need to start taking me out on dates now. Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Why not? I done already had you flipped it, smacked it, and rubbed it down every which motherfucking way. Several times a motherfucking week, twice on Sundays. Now I got to pay, man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. You're not gonna make that shit make sense, bro. You taking shit that don't need to be DLC and making it DLC. Hell, after a 2-year fucking hiatus, the last motherfucking thing that should be anything on this motherfucker, there should be no DLC on this goddamn game. You should get everything at one flat fucking price that exceeded no more than motherfucking $90. Like y'all did 2K19. 2K19 was motherfucking $95 for everything. You got everything, $95. And it was worth it. It was missing a few things here and there, but that shit was still fun. I don't know what the fuck happened between then and now, but I'm not feeling this shit already. I'm telling you, I don't get it. It's giving me like it's giving me like fucking dollar store Christmas vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's you ever been a kid? I don't know about y'all, but you ever been a kid and had something like real fucked up happen like right before your birthday or right before your Christmas? You know what I'm saying? If you celebrate that shit, and then it's like the day come, you want to be happy, but in the back of your mind, it's like, damn, I just had some really traumatic shit. That's what I'm getting with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be excited for it, but I can't get WWE 2K20 out of my mind, and there was absolutely no wrestling game last year. Battlegrounds don't count. Don't give me that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then 2 years. And yet all y'all gave us was this, you know, this. The motherfucking devs don't even seem excited about working on. How you working on something and don't seem excited about it? Man, imagine if I get on YouTube, y'all, here we go. Live stream, fake smile. Live stream, video game, random TikTok video. Nobody want to watch this shit. That was boring for me. Just displaying it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck are you hired to do that? And then like you got the same energy at working at a fucking video game company that I do going to my actual fucking job. You know what I mean? My actual fucking job sucks. And I hate everybody there. Except for like 3 people. Come on, man. That's not the business when you go in there with bad energy and then you're going to be in front of a fucking camera and then project that energy off to everybody watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, I want shit. Here's another one. When the last time you seen a fucking dev play their own goddamn game? That wasn't Crystal Dynamics. Why are none of these motherfuckers playing the game? Why are we getting doctored up, pre-recorded fucking footage every fucking time? When are we gonna see one of these motherfuckers do this? See, control my hand on and play that motherfucker. Show us the control. Don't just tell us, show us, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that I notice. You know what I'm saying? How you make a game and don't play it? Like, not now one of these motherfuckers have touched this game since they started out marketing this shit. Y'all don't find that, in the words of Dr. Umar John, you don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? Because I damn sure do. You know what I mean? Remember back in 2K19 and 18 and shit, they would have the actual wrestlers and shit get on the game, even though half of them didn't know what the fuck they was doing. They'd actually have them on there playing the game and shit. When was the last time we saw that? By 2K18, 2K19 for me. Don't forget they making us pay $125. Yeah, $120 for motherfuckers that don't wrestle no more. Make it make sense. Gotta pay $120 for a motherfucker with a leg drop, a motherfucker that tears quad up at just getting out of bed, and a motherfucker that killed a nigga and had a coke problem. Stop. No. No disrespect to their legacies in the ring, but I'm just saying, I'm paying $120 for that. Again, motherfuckers I already paid for. Come on, man. Cut it out. Cut it out, man. But long story short, I shouldn't feel like I'm nervous about some shit I've been waiting on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, bro. Like, if you felt nervous about buying a car, would you buy that car? Nah. If it's giving you reasons for concern, would you buy that shit? Nah. And like that's exactly what I'm getting with this shit. I'm getting all the reasons to motherfucking be worried about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more looking at the shit that's gonna go wrong than the shit they got right. Y'all not playing the game. Y'all done been on this motherfucking ringside report shit for how long now? Y'all been advertising this fucking game since last year. And not one motherfucking dev has put a fucking controller in their hand and showed us how the fucking game's gonna play at all. They gave us some doctored up ass footage that was limited than a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And all they doing is talking about some shit with other pre-recorded shit in the background. Like, bro, when y'all gonna show us some... This, to me, is theatrical. That's not even gameplay. Walk us through the first chapter. Play the first chapter of the goddamn shit. Play the first 2 chapters. Have a live stream of motherfuckers just playing the goddamn story mode. You know what I'm saying? Or doing certain shit. You know, about an hour of story mode. You know, y'all got 50 of them bitches. Y'all can't play one? Or is that a goddamn lie, too? You see what I'm saying? Balls stink. Okay. Anyway, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to be excited, but like, I don't know. It's giving me WWE 2K20 2.0. You know what I mean? Like it just reeks of fucking, like, my eyes are burning from the amount of stank of WWE 2K20 reeking all over this. You know what I'm saying? It just, like, I'm looking in the crowd. It looks like the same exact fucking crowd, same, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I see more to worry about than to be excited about, but that's just me. Don't let me kill the excitement that other people have. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Everything I'm saying is just my opinion, bro. I'm not the end all be all on this video game shit, but I will say I do know a little bit about it, and this is not the feeling I want to be giving motherfuckers that I want to buy my game after a 2-year hiatus, bro. Like, it's just not. And again, if it does, I'm not hoping it does. I'm not hoping that it. I'm not wishing that it does at all. But if it does tank, if it does end up being sorry, what's gonna be the excuse this year? You see what I'm saying? What's gonna be the excuse if this game end up being sorry as fuck? What's gonna be the excuse y'all got this time? You can't blame COVID. You know what I'm saying? You just look like a damn fool. You had 2 years, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah, give or take, you had to take wrestlers out here, take women out here, you know, whatever. But what that had to do with the overall gameplay of the gameplay of the game? You know what I mean? Like, ain't no excuse for this shit. You know what I'm saying? You would think after a 2-year hiatus, they would fucking go all out, and it just seemed like they did just enough to talk about something. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who the fuck on $120 for X-Pac? No disrespect to Mr. Waltman. But motherfucker, you know. You know, at best, you know, we know you from being a part of DX. After that, we don't really, you know what I mean? Come on now. But like, again, that's just me, man. That's just me. That's just me. I see them just trying to do something with this game they had no fucking business doing, bro. Like, yeah, I'm not playing the game. One super fan, you know what I mean? It's just not. I don't feel confident like I want to play this shit. You know what I'm saying? Not at day one. Not at day one. Like Beardy Beanie guy said in his video, y'all probably fuck around. Motherfuckers probably get this game and be begging for that day one patch. That ain't gonna come till like 6 months later. You know what I'm saying? Here's another thing too I be wanting to ask too that motherfuckers just don't want to be asking. Y'all ever notice how with wrestling games when they release are almost always out fucking dated? Why don't they come with you see how on 2K these motherfuckers, if a motherfucker get a edge up, They update that shit the next day. Why don't we get weekly or monthly updates on fucking current wrestlers and how they look? You know what I'm saying? If they get a music change, why don't we get that? Why we gotta wait a whole nother year to get that? You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck, like, if there's a new wrestler and shit, you know what I'm saying? Why we can't just, you know what I'm saying, just upload them to the game? If a motherfucker done cut their hair and changed their persona, why can't we get that? Why we gotta go download and do all this other shit in community creations? You know what I'm saying? Y'all not using y'all service for anything meaningful on fucking line, so why not use it to update the goddamn game as it goes along, so we not buying something that should have been released last year? You know what I'm saying? Sports games should be live service. I completely agree with that. I honestly think, like, especially games like wrestling games where motherfucking they go out of date so fast. You know what I mean? Because there's new wrestlers, there's wrestlers changing their gimmicks, there's motherfuckers getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should definitely, especially wrestling games, should be live service. I consider 2K a live service game because you can get online and play against other people, and they update it. You know, well, they supposed to anyway. But they update they update the looks of the players and shit. You know, they may not upgrade the shit, all the shit they need to, but you know, there's updates and shit like that. With shit like wrestling, bro, it's not that. Hell, even Madden updates they shit from time to time. You know what I mean? It's like with wrestling, they just release it and then that's just it. You know what I mean? You change that shit. Yeah, man, but that's the short ass stream. I've talked longer than they fucking actually streamed this shit, which also has me fucking worried. Because they didn't even answer anything. They just talked about some shit that left more questions than answers. And I've always said this, if it leaves more questions than answers, it's something you want to be wary about. Something you might want to not just jump right into. You know? But that's probably just me being an old head. So that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this stream up right here. I will be back later on today. I'm off the next 3 days. I'm off today and the next 2 days afterwards. So I ain't going to be doing much of shit throughout the day. So I will be back. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming some Combat League or some UFC, you know, whatever. You know, down like whatever. I might just play all them shits. But I will definitely be back, man. Give me something to eat, you know what I'm saying? Take me a shower and shit. Nah, I'll be back on later, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. See y'all in a little bit.